My girlfriend, 32F, has been very sad since she found out her ex-BF is getting married. So I, 30M, have been dating my girlfriend for about 4 months now. Everything was going great for us till she learned that her ex-boyfriend of 9 years was getting married. They had broken up in June last year, and we started dating in July this year. We have tons in common, and we really enjoy each other's company. Anyways, last week, one of her old friends, who knew her ex, informed my girlfriend that he was getting married to his new girlfriend. My girlfriend was shocked to say the least, and when her friend left, she went on Facebook and spent almost an hour looking through his profile. Okay, he was a longtime boyfriend, so she must have been curious. But ever since that day, she has been really sad and stressed, and keeps spending her time on Facebook looking through everything about her ex and his bride-to-be. When I finally asked if he was the one who got away from her, she denied it. She said something along the lines of, "I want to see what's special about her." She says she isn't pining for him. He didn't treat her well, and that even if he asked her, she wouldn't go back. In fact, he had reached out to her multiple times. So Reddit, my question is this: if you don't love him still, then why be so sad about his marriage? Why keep obsessing over his bride-to-be? What am I missing here? Top comments. Blade_982. He strung her along for 9 years and is marrying the girl he only recently met. That's probably where her sadness is coming from. Why wasn't she good enough to garner a commitment like marriage? What does this girl have that she doesn't? Not logical, but that's probably what's running through her mind. Spellscribe. Yeah, especially if it's a guy who tore down her self-esteem. Revolutionary Cirques WE. It was a huge part of her life for 9 years, so it's understandable that she's grieving, not that her ex so efficiently moved on. 9 years with someone means you likely expected to spend the rest of your life together. It doesn't mean she wants back, but 1 year after a whole decade of your life, along with all hopes and emotional investment that it took, what she's going through is understandable. OOP. You might be right. I don't know the intricate details of their breakup, but she did say that they broke up because they couldn't agree on the future, and she has mentioned to me that she does want to be married and have kids. Putting these 2 points together, the situation might have been closer to what you describe. And TBH, her ex did sound like a tool. He made 5 times her salary, but they always went 50/50 on all expenses. On our first date, I took her out to a fancy restaurant which I also wanted to visit for a long time. We had a gala time, but the next day she called me and apologized, and then told me that she would only be able to pay her half of the meal in installments as she didn't have that much cash at the moment. It took me a moment to understand she was talking about the dinner last night. I told her that I invited her, so it was my treat. Then she told me that her ex-boyfriend made her transfer her share after every outing they had, all throughout their relationship. It was weird, to be honest, but I didn't probe much further as it was just after our first date. Update. Next day. So I got a lot of advice on my last post. Thank you. Most of it was helpful, with a lot of commenters detailing their own personal and painful experiences with similar situations. It was an eye-opening experience for me, so a special thanks to those commenters. Some comments were regular Reddit advice to break up, and one of them even called me a cucumber, LOL. But all in all, making this post did really help me a lot in deciding on how to approach this with my girlfriend. So anyways, now let's get on with the actual update. After reading the comments and doing some thinking, I decided the best course of action is to talk to her. So I went to her favorite restaurant, got her favorite dish packed, and then went to her apartment. When she came out, I told her that, look, I can't say I understand what you are going through, because I don't. It's something personal to you. And as much as I would like to help you out or share some of your grief, I respect your choice and decisions. But as your boyfriend, I do have some rights here, and I am invoking that right and asking you that you not be hungry and sad. If you want to be sad, then please be sad on a full stomach filled with your favorite food. That's all I ask. Hearing this, she became emotional. Then she said, I haven't been the best girlfriend in the world for the past week, and I apologize for that. It's just that it's been hard for me to see someone with whom I spent 9 years of my life and who gave me a lot of excuses. Now he is just disregarding his own statements. Can you imagine anyone in a 9-year-old relationship where the couple don't live with each other or don't go on holidays together? They have absolutely no talk of getting engaged or married. Hell, he even got upset if I sent him a text while he was working. Well, me and my ex were like that. On top, he always used to say that marriage as an institution is archaic and he won't participate in it. Also, he looked down upon age gap relationships too. Now he is marrying someone 8 years younger than him and is already living with her and gone on holidays together too. That's why I have been feeling down. I don't want him back. I have already upgraded to a much higher level, she meant me. But it's just the feeling of wasting 9 years of my life, which is the most painful. So I gave her a hug and told her that if she wanted a shoulder to cry on or a mouth to talk shit about her ex, I can do both. So we both shared a laugh then. When I was leaving, she asked if she can stay with me for a few days as she doesn't want to be alone. I said sure. So she came with me, and right now she is setting up her workstation in my other bedroom while I am making this update. She will be staying with me the whole week. So thank you again, people. You have been of immense help.